Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Friday, the 7th of May, comes to you from London. And the dollar just sinking lower this morning, so fell away yesterday, back into short-term bearish territory. Really has been a bit of a sideways move most of this week, and we are just seeing it coming back into the cloud. So for the moment, the lagging line is still above the cloud, but we are just seeing that fall away again. And on the long-term recovery, we are just on support here at the moment. Remember, this is my weekly, daily 60-minute chart, long-term, medium-term and short-term view of the market. That means the euro is looking stronger against that weaker dollar, rising above the cloud. If we're above the cloud, we're bullish. If we're below, we're bearish. That's on the short-term trend. Medium-term, we're finding some resistance. Sterling sitting at 139.21 against that weaker dollar, just kicking up a little bit, bullish on all three time frames, with target of 150 that's been in place for quite some time, 146 on the medium-term chart, and this 146 target is now on the short-term chart as well as 146.70 here. That's been in train since February. Taking a look at sterling against the euro, sitting at 115, so that's quite key as well. So we're seeing here that is looking bullish as well. Taking a look at Bitcoin, we are sitting at $56,000 static at the moment, and looking at the S&P 500 index up 0.8% there. So we had a fairly strong showing in the end yesterday, not enough to kick it higher, very range bound the last couple of weeks, and the Nasdaq actually has been in bearish territory. Tech stocks, despite strong earnings, a lot of that was baked into the price, and the performance as such in tech stocks is not as strong as you would expect. The futures are up slightly this morning. The Nasdaq E-mini up slightly as well, but the trend is still down there. The VIX volatility sitting steady at 18, so really sitting at this level now for several weeks. The fear index showing that the market is not that fearful. FTSE future in the UK post-election results is up 0.2%. The DAX in Germany, we don't have a paint yet, we're just pre-market, but up 1% on the futures, and the CAC 40 is up 0.4%. Japan was up 1/3% overnight, the Hang Seng was down slightly, China was down 2/3%, and India up 1/3%, despite the coronavirus news flow there. And the Aussie market was up just under 1/3% as well. Taking a look at gold, we are sitting, well, in fact, just a quick look at soft commodities. Wheat's looking strong, up 0.8%. Corn also looking strong. So these charts are really showing stellar rises there. Gold back above $1,800 for the first time. Gold bulls will be happy to see that. And we've got some upside targets to the 1900 level. So gold starting to move. Silver also looking strong. Copper also rising as well. US 10-year yield sitting at 1.57%, just still in that short-term bearish trend there, and we've got targets lower as well. So we're just seeing a little bit of a resurgence in bonds. The German bond price, just keeping an eye on that 170 level. That is a long-term important level that we're holding just at the moment. The energy mix, we're seeing Brent crude up to 68.30, not managing to make a new high just yet, and that will be the interesting thing. Is this resistance, or can we smash that level? WTI, much the same thing. We are heading into the second half of the year, and summer driving season now upon us means that we normally see the price fall away a bit. Nat gas holding its level at 294. Coal sitting at 77.60, looking pretty strong still. Emissions did break the €50 mark yesterday, but we're just back below that this morning. And we are seeing a little bit of a sell-off in gas markets, down 1.5% on NBP, down just over 1% on TTF. And German power broke through the €60 mark this week and is looking like holding that, even though we're seeing a little bit of a fallback. We've got a target 64.80. If we can break to new highs, that's the one to watch. That's it for today. Until Monday, have a great weekend. Happy charting.